Husband and I are having our longest fight ever and I don't know what to do. Dr. My husband and I got into an argument and he left for almost 2 days. Husband is 36M, I'm 29F, we've been together for over a decade, we have a 7-month-old daughter. In the past, we have normally resolved arguments by taking a few hours to cool off and discussing. However, the situation is different and I don't know what to do. We flew back from his parents' house the day before yesterday. While we were picking up the bags, I leaned over and whispered to him that it's sexy to watch him lift the bags off the conveyor belt. Our daughter was asleep in the stroller when this happened. And I whispered quietly so she wouldn't have heard me even if she were awake. He snapped at me really loudly and said, "Do not say those things in front of my child." It was loud enough that people were staring and I was really embarrassed. Then we got home and I put the baby to bed and then he tried to initiate sex with me. I told him I wasn't in the mood after what happened at the airport and he lost it and said I shouldn't put sex in his head by calling him sexy and then not have sex with him. I told him I would be up for sex had he not snapped at me. He turned and left our house and I haven't seen him in almost 2 days. I tried calling him and just got a text back that said he wants space to cool off so he doesn't do something he'll regret. I told him to come home now as I've been alone with the baby for 2 days and it's New Year's, but he won't. Should I give him space or give him an ultimatum? Edit. Thank you all for the comments. A lot has happened since I posted this and the situation is being resolved. I'll post an update when I can. Happy and healthy New Year to you all. While we were picking up the bags, I leaned over and whispered to him that it's sexy to watch him lift the bags off the conveyor belt. Our daughter was asleep in the stroller when this happened. And I whispered quietly so she wouldn't have heard me even if she were awake. He snapped at me really loudly and said, "Do not say those things in front of my child, she's 7 months old." Is he aware she has absolutely no idea what either of you are even saying at this point, even if she had been awake? He turned and left our house and I haven't seen him in almost 2 days. WTF? Is he always volatile like this? This is fudged up. Would he go to counseling? I'm sorry you're going through that. It seems like there's something going on that's deeper than what's being explained in the story. How he reacted was extremely inappropriate. Has he ever blown his cool like that before in public? He thinks his 7mo child can understand what you said? Or that calling your husband sexy is somehow wrong even if you said it in front of your, plural, 16-year-old child? And leaving for 2 days? Something major is up. This is completely out of line of him. Can someone come and stay with you and the baby? Weird, the baby hasn't been his for the last 2 days. Do you have a car of your own and access to money? That line about something I'd regret is chilling. Could he be seeing someone else on the side? He's been distant, went a long time without sex after you gave birth. He picked a fight after being away with you, if he wanted to see his side chick. Blowing up at you over absolutely nothing. You were playfully flirting. His blow up was absolutely absurd. Then storming off for a few days gives him the opportunity to see her. Just a thought. Something he'll regret? That sounds like a threat. Why on earth is he threatening his wife and the mother of his baby? Something is very wrong. Wow, that's super out of line to leave your wife and infant daughter for 2 days to cool down. Time for that kind of teenage drama and antics has come and gone. Have you asked him how long he plans on being gone? Did he elaborate on what it is he may do that he might regret? Has he indicated anything that might lead him to have this kind of a childish and irresponsible reaction? Leaving your wife and infant for 2 days with no contact is very irresponsible. Maybe because of my age and disposition in life. But I would tell him that at this point before coming back he needs to answer these questions. I'd personally want answers to those before letting anyone who had that kind of outburst around my child again. Does doing something he might regret include violence or other abusive behaviors? 'Cause that sure seems like the implication. That do something I might regret comment and angrily storming off for 2 days is not exactly the behavior of a mentally stable person. Is he going through something he hasn't shared with you that he may need help with before being around you two again? If this behavior is really out of the ordinary, I'd be scared. I'd be calling friends, family, etc. to find out if he's staying with them. Then I'd be getting my affairs in order. If he's still gone by Wednesday with no communication with you or other friends/family, I'd be calling him in as missing. Call in backup to help you with your baby. Even if he comes back something is clearly not right, I'd proceed with caution. I don't think it's unreasonable to require counseling upon his return. Badly executed excuse to see the other woman for New Year? I hope this isn't the case. He sounds immature either way. If I left my wife and 1-year-old by themselves for 2 days over something like this, she'd tell me to not bother coming back. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe. It's free. Check out some other videos I've made.